Hey everyone, this is Jen from Crystal Guidance, and I am bringing you a crystal comparison of clear quartz versus apophyllite. Now, in their normal point forms, we can generally tell them apart pretty easily. It's when they get into the cluster form that we start having issues, because we see, ooh, it's clear, it's points, it's on a matrix, it must be clear quartz. That is not the case. Even when they're teeny tiny. Actually, it gets harder to tell when they're teeny tiny, but I'm going to teach you the absolute easiest way to tell them apart. And thankfully, I've got a really great piece here that's going to really show it. Now, yes, they can both come to a point. However, apophyllite is going to have 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whereas quartz is 6-sided. 1, 2, let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 versus the 4. That is the easiest way to tell them apart, especially when you don't have points where you can see easily the pyramid shape of the apophyllite. Now, when you get into the smaller ones, you're going to have to look in there, look close. You might use something like a jeweler's loop to be able to see the crystals easier, so that you could see what kind of points they have on them. That way, it's easier for you to identify. For example, see, some of these are big enough to where you can see, especially this one right here, and a little piece went off. You can definitely tell the 1, 2, 3, 4 to show you it's apophyllite. Now, apophyllite, usually we see it in clear. It can come in different colors, like green. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice we've got a little bit of pink on there. Apophyllite is a part of the zeolite family, and it can often grow with other zeolites, like stilbit. So both the green, like this one right here, has a little bit. You can also find them on the clear ones. It can also be, rarely, but it can be pink. And notice how small these points are on here. That really makes it a lot harder, and that's where the jeweler's loop or something like that's going to make it easier for you to be able to see the points on there. Now, another point that I want to show you is just a quick cameo of danbrite. Simply because the clear ones, although this one's more of a pink, the clear can often be confusing. But again, you're going to notice that square shape. Even if it doesn't come to a point, it's got that square shape, whereas the danbrite does not. So I will have another video featuring danbrite versus the clear quartz in another video. That way I can give you more information in that. So to dive in a little bit more for you guys, hardness levels. This is another easy way for you to be able to test which is which. Quartz has a Mohs hardness of 7, whereas apophyllite has a Mohs hardness of 4.5 to 5, which means a steel knife is going to scratch apophyllite. In fact, you could take, if you wanted to, a quartz and scratch it, because the quartz is harder than the apophyllite. So that is another way to be able to tell, is by its hardness level. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I've got some different ones. I thought I'd bring out different shapes to really show you multiple examples of the side-by-side. Here we go. Let's do these two. Since both ended up flat and not at a point on top, that could be a little confusing. This one here is a twin, but it still has its basic, the four-sided structure. Whereas this one still, you could see it's 6. Let's see. This little cutie. This one's a green. Again, you can see it's cube-shaped there. So that's how you do it, guys. Now, I do have a tumble over here just to add a tumble. And to kind of also remind me that tumble-wise, you are going to have most likely a clear quartz. I have personally never seen apophyllite tumbled. That doesn't mean that it doesn't happen, but I have never seen it. Apophyllite versus a quartz, 6-sided, 4. Notice even here at the top, it's got that 4 sides there, which gives it a really cool effect when you look at it this angle. So, like I said, I've never seen apophyllite tumbled. If anybody has, let me know. I would love to see it personally. But I haven't seen it, so I'm going to guess that it's not usually, it's very rarely tumbled. So if you have a clear tumble, it's going to be your clear quartz. Again, the scratch test is your easiest way to tell for sure what you have. So here we have it, guys. Clear quartz versus apophyllite. I hope that seeing the side-by-side comparison really helps you guys to kind of visually understand which is which. So remember, 4-sided, you're going to have apophyllite, 6-sided, clear quartz. That's just the easiest way I've learned to be able to tell my friends how to tell the difference with the piece they have. So, until the next video, much love and crystal blessings.